Hello, beautiful souls. Welcome, welcome, or welcome back. March 31st. Again, all videos are timeless. I just like to throw the date out there so it's fun to receive videos that are in alignment that you've received in the future. I've been having a lot of videos, tarot reading videos that have become in alignment and have been rolling up in my feed because I am in now alignment with that message. Then they were posted a year ago or 2 years ago. So again, just remember everything is that you're receiving is for your highest and best good. Take what resonates, leave what does not. Pull in some cards, channel from that and see what happens. See what messages, signs, synchronicities, key codes, keywords are coming through. All right, just as confirmation, validation of things you already know. All right, all those things. All right, yeah, why am I doing this? Because that's what I'm called to do. There's a bunch of cards that want to come out. And again, I will look at the cards. All right. All right, what else do we have? Please and thank you. And I'll use the cards and I'll see what wants to come through. All right. You have had to compromise maybe a little bit with yourself. Hopefully you're not sorry, I said that wrong. So hopefully you haven't been compromising yourself or making yourself small. Maybe you had a partner, sixes are significant, maybe you're in a partnership. There's been a little bit of compromise, but you've learned how to compromise in a way that doesn't make you small. You don't compromise anymore to shrink yourself or to make other people feel comfortable is what's coming through. You've learned how to compromise with balance without, again, shrinking or making yourself small, okay? You've been seeing more and more beyond the illusion, that third eye. Those rose-colored glasses have been taken off. The colors are significant, yellows and blues and greens, and that third eye activation also may indicate another upgrade or an elevation in that third eye vision, your inner vision. But you've learned to see beyond the illusion, beyond the conditioning of things. You've had to step into this no space, this nothingness, to find peace and harmony. Dolphins are significant, 10-10 for completion. And again, you found peace and harmony in this completion. All right, in this completion. You know that all possibilities are yours, Eagles. You've learned to take higher perspectives. 222 is significant. You know that all possibilities are yours because you've learned to see past the illusion and the conditioning, the programming, and the belief systems, okay? You have matured beyond these projections. So you've matured into this beautiful soul. You've gained a lot of wisdom and knowledge over many lifetimes, over many cycles. All right, flowers are significant. Again, first day of April is tomorrow. All right, we just went through the spring equinox. Maturity, you're in a mature soul. You've looked beyond these projections. You know if someone's projecting onto you, you know it's just from their trauma, their hurt, their pain, those core wounds that they haven't healed. So you've matured and you've learned to handle this and to compromise, again, but without making yourself small. There's twos here, so there's two images here. Two are significant. All right, again, maybe a twin soul connection. You've learned to mature. You are going to be traveling. You are receiving the dream. All right, that dream. That whether this is a person or not, or just all of your abundance, your wishes come true. This can mean many things, but definitely a twin soul connection here because I pointed out the twos, the partnership, and under the dream was the lovers. And again, the only reason this is coming in is because you have done the work on yourself. You learned not to shrink yourself or to compromise in those ways that you were programmed and conditioned to do. It's in a healthy way. So you have balanced the feminine and the masculine. You've come into inner union. You've balanced the light and the dark. You know who you are. You are an earth angel. You are a star seed, a light worker. The dream is coming true. Sources, the creator has been guiding this and protecting this. Change is here, so you're seeing 10-10s. You've learned to listen to that inner voice. That inner voice is clear, it's loud, and you trust it beyond all other things. You listen to and trust. 1111 is significant. 1111 portal energy. Again, union energy, celebration energy. All right, crystals might be significant as well. Those blues, those, all right, this has been divinely orchestrated. Everything, you are going to be having a massive breakthrough. Maybe a massive breakthrough with your higher consciousness, with your higher self, with higher consciousness itself. Again, you are going to be transforming. You've already transformed. You at this time last year, you have completely transformed into something different. Archangel Michael has been with you. You resonate with the Phoenix energy. Swan, there's a swan in here. There's a lotus in here. There's an egg in here, the cosmic egg. There is a snake, transformation, lightning bolt. You are transforming, right? You have transformed. You continue to transform, all right, through all of this. But there is another breakthrough and another transformation that's taking place. Another awakening is taking place. Another activation is taking place, is what's coming in, all right? And again, tapping into this energy because you have done the work, right? 606, you've been extremely patient. You've been going through moon cycle. You've learned to just sit and be very patient like the Empress. You don't chase, you wait. You grab the bull by the horns when you feel necessary, but you wait for perfect timing. You don't try to force it or to chase it down anymore, because you've continued to tune in to yourself and tune out all the bullshit and the nonsense, okay? All right. You've taken that leap, that fool. Even though people in your life haven't understood what you chose to do when you chose you, the 1 and the 0, the 10, the ending and the new beginning. All right, you know that you are all of existence, and all of existence is you. You are the fool. You took the leap. You took the leap on you. You took that leap of faith because you were listening to your highest. You were listening to those whispers, those inner nudges, that inner voice. Maybe a tower moment had to happen, but again, when I get all 3 of these cards out here, I've said this before, when all 3 of these come out, something is massively shifting in your own reality, in your own consciousness, in your field, in your many layers of who you are, your multidimensional body. You are a breakthrough is coming. You have been, and you are transforming again. As well as a thunderbolt, thunder, lightning, thunderstorms might be significant. Tower moments might be happening. People have fell away. Maybe if you haven't moved these people, walked away from, maybe the universe is going to shift you and move you, because the universe has to have you in the perfect position, all right? There's new visions coming in. Again, we've got full moon, Sag energy here. Very rainbow-like frequencies and energies, okay? All right. Is there anything else? Yep, you've trusted. You took the leap and you trust, and you continue to surrender and go with the flow. You've continued to surrender and go with the flow, and you are the master of your domain. You are the master of your kingdom. You are the master and masteress of your temple, your vessel. You are the master. You are an ascended master. You are a master alchemist. You are a master. More than likely, when this comes out, that's just another clarification that this is probably your last go around here on Earth. So if you choose to, okay? All right. So is there anything else? All right, let's do some higher self just to finish this off. Trying to feel what's in resonance. And on the bottom here is you have reached a new level. You've reached a new land to be discovered. And there's something for you, for me, for us to build. Rainbow clouds. I've said this before. Wouldn't it be cool just to live in a world where all the clouds, excuse me, were rainbows? All right. All right, let's see here. You have reached a new land, a new destination. And it is time for us to start building on top of this very strong foundation that we all have been working by building our own inner foundation. Wow, there's cards that are all messed up, but there's a reason for that. I don't know why these cards are messed up. All right. Remember, your answers appear when you continue to release them. All right, when you start that new path, the path appears. So take one step in that direction. Step through the portal, step through the doorway, okay? All right. Perceive, all right. Where do you stand? Where do you stand right now? Your dreams are never farther than you can reach. So rocket ships, you are going to be taking off like a rocket ship. You're going to be celebrated. I see fireworks. I see a rocket ship. I see a lot of fire energy, fast-moving energy. Rocket ships are very fast-moving. So know that your dreams are no further than just your reach, right? And that's just confirmation that you are going to be blasting off, breaking through. Thunder, lightning, bolt, power. Transforming again. You are transforming again. That's still big. Like with those other cards, that's just a huge message of transformation. Yeah, that's it. They want me to leave it there. So that is your message. We hope that you received whatever you were meant to receive in perfect divine timing. As always, that's always what we intended for, and always for your highest and best. Through and with divine light, divine love, divine truth, divine power, divine wisdom, divine knowledge, divine remembrance, divine magic, because you are divine magic. You are the magician, right? You are the manifester, all right? You are the coder. You are the programmer. So what do you choose? Let's step through the portal together. I love you. See you soon. Bye.